The next segment we're gonna get into is our best bets. If you're looking to make money, we got some bets for you. We have the Saints versus the Browns. The Browns are the -3 favorite in this game. Which is interesting. The Browns still in playoff contention? No, right?
Um,
Pretty much out of it for the
yeah,
most
the
part.
the Browns are pretty much out of it at this point. I think mathematically they're definitely not eliminated
Right.
mathematically, but it would take a
The
lot for them to
scenarios is like
yeah.
very
They probably need to win all their games and have a bunch of teams lose a bunch of their games in the AFC.
right.
But yeah, I mean, this game, I think I gotta roll with the Browns here.
Yeah, for sure.
Nick Chubb, he's been amazing all year with the return of Deshaun Watson, which oddly enough, I gotta say, hasn't been. It's been more quiet than I would have thought.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not like Mister always in the media or anything, but
Yeah.
I would have thought I would have heard a lot more noise about, oh my God, Deshaun Watson, the this, the that,
Yeah.
all sorts of names about this guy. I think the NFL, it was in their best interest to kind of not,
Just keep it quiet
yeah, to
and
not
not really.
push anything about Deshaun Watson. And I think it's kind of blown over pretty well. I mean, he's almost, playing football in the shadows over there. Unless you're a
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns fan, I don't think you're hearing too much
Too
about
much
Deshaun
about it.
Watson. But look, he's back. Has he been playing amazing? No,
No,
but
but I think it's just
he's just building back, right?
yeah,
He's
he's
still
knocking off some of that
showing
rust.
he's showing his potential again. He has some throws and some plays that he makes, and you're like, oh yeah, that's the Deshaun Watson I know. He hasn't been as consistent as his normal self. But yeah, I think you get a guy like Deshaun Watson there now, with weapons like Amari Cooper. They're a dangerous team.
Nah.
Like we said, probably not making the playoffs or anything, but against a Saints team that's had huge ups and downs. I mean, we talked about them earlier in the season where they come out and they have offensive explosions and
Yeah.
win some games that we wouldn't think they would win. Then they have games where they're just awful and terrible. So, yeah, I think the Browns here, they kind of get the best of both worlds. They can air it out if they need to, but for the most part, they'll control the clock. Their defense is solid enough. And this is going to be a game where they kind of look to build towards next year and, put themselves in position to kind of look at the offseason and tackle the draft and add the pieces that they want to enhance their team going forward
Yeah.
and really build around the future
Deshaun.
of Deshaun Watson and Nick Chubb, and Amari Cooper for that matter, to really, make their case to try to, start winning in that, strong AFC
Division.
North division.
Yeah, that division is definitely a tough division. The next game for our bets, we have Dolphins versus the Packers. I mean, we saw the Dolphins, they had a struggle game well, not a struggle game. They were neck and neck with the Bills. The Packers, they kind of struggled again. Who they verse last week? They versed
They versus strange. They
the
versus the
Rams.
Rams, right? It
Yeah.
was like a what was that Monday night game,
Yeah.
Thursday night game. It was one of those off nights. It was a Monday night
Yeah, it
game.
was a Monday night game.
So yeah, they played the Rams. That was a bit of a strange game, but yeah, I think you got to go with the Dolphins here.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
I think sneakily the Packers can, you know, provide a ton of issues for the Dolphins because they have a very good pass defense, and their ability to run the ball with their two running backs and then have Aaron Rodgers just make some timely throws can really chew the clock up, for a team like the Dolphins to, keep Tua, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle on the sidelines over there. But, look, they just suffered the tough loss to the Bills. They're kind of regressing towards the pack. I think this is a game that they come out. They know they need this win,
Yeah.
and I think they're going to come out and take care of business, against a Packers team that, I don't know what they're fighting for at this point.
Yeah,
They're
it's
kind
kind of
of
just
they're a team like the Browns. They're not eliminated maybe completely from playoff contention, but they're
they also
probably
have
not making it. It's
yeah.
not a very good chance for them. So, for them, this is just another game. If you're the Dolphins, you have to think that you have more to play for. You're going to play harder. You're going to come out with some fire and, take care of business to put yourself in the best position you can come playoff time.
Yeah, especially with the losses that they've had. I mean, the loss against the Bills, the Chargers, the Niners. I think they want to get back on track and try to make a give a statement win and try to get a little bit hot before the playoffs if they're able to make it. So, I mean, we could. I think another bet that we could go over is the Lions Panthers. Lions minus 2.5. That's definitely a good
Yeah, yeah, and that's one when we talked about it, we pretty much said nobody wants to play the Dolphins.
yeah,
They're you know, they nobody wants to play the Lions, I
the
mean.
Lions, right?
And they against a team like the Panthers should have no problem with them. And you know, actually we had the Vikings Lions game before, and Vegas got us for that one because
Yeah,
we took the Vikings, and then the Lions come away with the win there as the favorite, which we went against. But yeah, definitely looking at the Lions here, and seems like one of the better bets of the week.
yeah, for sure. So, with that being said, now we can wrap things up. So we'll be back next week with episode 17. And again, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and let us know what you guys have coming up to the playoffs. What teams you guys think are gonna make some noise. And what kind of dark horse teams can possibly make some moves in the playoffs and try to do stuff. So again, thank you for watching.